As for my journey, athletics is in my DNA too. I was born and raised 100 miles from here in Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. As for my journey, athletics is in my DNA. I was born and raised in Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. My parents were both college athletes, and my brother too. My parents were college athletes, and so was my brother. My experience started at the University of Michigan, playing first base for Carol Hutchins. And my experience started at the University of Michigan as a first baseman for Carol Hutchins. She probably only recruited me because I was left-handed and fast. But smart enough to know that she could teach me a lot about the game of softball, and more importantly, about the game of life. And so I fell in love with everything about intercollegiate athletics and what it represents. It's an environment filled with discipline, organization, and teamwork. And so I fell in love with intercollegiate athletics and all that it represents. It's an environment filled with discipline and organization and teamwork. And after finishing law school, I knew that it was an industry that had given me so much, and I wanted to give back. So after finishing law school, I knew that I wanted to give back to the industry that had given me so much. And here's what drew me to the University of Pittsburgh. And here's what drew me to Eastern Michigan. Number one, the people. The opportunity to serve incredible people with integrity. Number one, the people. The opportunity to serve great people with integrity. And fourth, it's the belief. And number three, it's a belief. As your athletic director at the University of Pittsburgh, we'll have three primary goals. So as your athletic director at Eastern Michigan, our three primary goals are: one, it's to serve our student athletes. We're going to surround them with the absolute best coaches and teachers we can. We want them to be committed, we'll be committed to them to having an opportunity to earn a meaningful degree at Pitt, or degrees at Pitt. And we'll want them to win championships, and we'll develop them into the leaders who become proud alumni of the university. First, to serve our student athletes. We need to surround them with the best coaches and teachers that we can. We will be committed to providing them an opportunity to earn their degree, to win championships, and to develop leaders of our next generation. Secondly, we need to make sure that our coaches have the resources necessary to be successful. And we need to look for creative ways to advance their programs for success. Second, we need to make sure our coaches have the resources to be successful and look for creative ways to advance their programs for success. And third, and most importantly, we've got to create an environment of comprehensive excellence. And third, we need to create an environment of comprehensive excellence. And here's what I mean by comprehensive excellence. Everybody who touches this program impacts the lives of our student athletes. And here's what I mean by comprehensive excellence. Everyone who touches our program impacts the lives of our student athletes. Just think about them. Every single person in our facility staff, the sports medicine team that treats our student athletes, the fans who come and cheer loudly, who buy Script Pitt gear, and the donors who invest and believe in our vision. We cannot do this alone. From the people who line the fields, to the medical team who tape their ankles, to our faculty who are invested in educating our student athletes, to the fans and alumni who purchase tickets and come to our games, and the donors who invest in our program because they believe in our vision. We cannot do this alone. And I can't wait to get started.